But for me, I've already told my family, my members, if they kidnap me, nobody should contribute 1 kobo. My grave will speak. My blood will raise war that will lead to Christian liberation.
The controversy surrounding the Christian genocide claims of an evangelist, Rev Dachumo, original leader of the Church of Christain Nations in Jos, who raised alarm that he received kidnapping and death threats after posting a video of the mass burial of Christian victims from a recent attack.
Wonderful followers and subscribers of Holy Ghost, and I hope this video finds you well. Guys, a certain reverend, I did a video on him the previous week, Rev Dachumo, something from Jos, who brought some videos and spoke on how his houses, people destroyed and the rest, on Christian genocide. Guess what? They are not threatening that they are going to buy him, kidnap him, and the rest. Guys, this video is loaded. It's just too loaded. You can't afford to watch it to the end. In case you are seeing dapped, is there Christian genocide in Nigeria? Please take a listen at this man. What he have to say. He made a second video. The Lord bless you. In case today is your first time coming across my video, I want to say a big thank you to you for stopping by. This is Holy Ghost on platform, a platform that tell you all diluted truth. The Lord bless you.
The controversy surrounding the Christian genocide claims of an evangelist, Rev Dachumo, original leader of the Church of Christain Nations in Jos, who raised alarm that he received kidnapping and death threats after posting a video of the mass burial of Christian victims from a recent attack in the Hepang community near Jos. Dachumo, who made the original video as proof of what he claims is a Christian genocide and to show how Christians were being terrorized and persecuted, has responded defiantly in a new video. In this follow-up video, he passionately pleads that if he is kidnapped, no one should pay his ransom, stating that his blood will instead raise the war necessary for Christian liberation. Let's take a look.
We are showing them love, but they didn't see. I don't know whether I will be the next. But for me, I've already told my family, my members, if they kidnap me, nobody should contribute 1 kobo. My grave will speak. My blood will raise war that will lead to Christian liberation. That day is coming. I'm just waiting for them. Even I will tell them, please kill me quickly, because nobody will bring kobo. And if they call home, they will tell them our daddy covenant last will that we should never pay a kobo. Please kill him, because my blood will be useful while I'm in the grave. It will fight to finish him.
Very intense. Ayo, this development adds a deeply personal and perhaps a dangerous dimension to the Christian genocide debate in Nigeria. Dachumo's willingness to risk his life by documenting what he believes is a systematic persecution, and his stance of refusing ransom payment if kidnapped demonstrates the intensity of his conviction. I'll take some reactions before I come to you, Ayo. Yemi wrote, good video, but you are framing this as if only Christians are being kidnapped. Even Muslims complain about these same attacks. These headers invade farms, destroy crops, and kill people. It's not religion, it's tribal impunity. Both sides condemn it. Both suffer. So why fuel division when you know the truth? What you are stoking, future generations won't recover from. We Nigerians call ourselves intelligent. So ask yourself, why the sudden foreign interest? The same countries showing concern watch gun violence, drugs, unsolved murders, and kidnappings destroy their own people daily, including Christians. On their watch, they ignored Christian Palestinians being killed and displaced. So put your thinking cap. Fellow Nigerians, yes, we have problems, but we must fix them ourselves. Another ex-user wrote, that man is speaking from a place of real fear. When people start saying things like this, you know the system has failed completely. Nobody should be living with that kind of terror in their own country. Ayo, over to you.
Thank you so much. That man, I don't even beyond fear, was frustration. And people who have spoken and spoken with nothing being done. In recent times, in the Bakinladi local government, Waruru, Tatu, and Lawuru areas, they say that a group of worshippers were indiscriminately shot at. I think the most worrying part of that report was that they said they'd actually gotten intelligence, informed security agencies, and nothing was done. When the system or when your country fails you consistently, then unfortunately people now resort to either self-help or calling outsiders to come and save them. And this is what the Nigerian state doesn't like. This interference, seeming interference by, America, Senator Ted Cruz raising it up and now being potentially listed as a country of particular concern. Can we, beyond, Daniel Bwala going to hold stakeholder meetings with, bishops, can we actually listen to the voice of the North Central, especially in Plateau, Jos? We have heard of these things, but for a long time, we have turned our eyes and closed our ears off from this. If you speak to a lot of Christian leaders in these areas, Oji, the story is horrible. A number of Christians are being killed. We can no longer continue to bury our heads in sand, ostrich-wise, and pretend that, it is not happening. They are coming out to speak. They are releasing videos. It's a shame that the international community had to speak up for us to begin to run helter-skelter to find a solution to this problem. I hope that Rev Dachumo will not have to be kidnapped or killed for his blood to speak out. Too much blood has been spilled already in these areas. Yes. Can we rise up? The service chiefs had a closed-door meeting with the president yesterday, and his charge to them was that they should immediately address security concerns. I hope that top on that agenda is this concern for Christians in Nigeria who are finally speaking up to say that this is happening in their community. Let us not play ostrich. Listen to them and take action. No more blood spill in the North Central, especially in Plateau. Just these areas have cried out for too long and nothing has been done.
Thank you.
It's time for them to take action.
Rufai, you had something to say about the ex-user. Just a quick second so you can take this.
So a quick one. That ex-user was trying to mitigate the plight of the man. You see, the pastor that came out and showed that video.
They're the first ex-user.
The first ex-user.
Yemi.
The pastor, Yemi, and in response to Yemi, the pastor was showing the plight that he failed as at that point in time. We're not saying people are not being killed. Muslims are being killed, Christians are being killed. Should they even be killed in the first place? But the question I'd like to ask Yemi is, the people in those graves the pastors were showing, who were they?
They were Christians.
Sefini Laba.
Well, all right. We'll continue to follow up on this story. We'll take another.
Looking for ragtag repentant Boko Haram terrorists, to embed with our foot soldiers in the war, in our front lines.
So,
I'm asking you, how does that fit into the larger, the war against insecurity? Do we really know what we are doing as a people?
No.
Our security architecture.
That is why I am telling you that we don't have generals again. The few ones that are there, they are no longer in the military. They have shoved them out. Remember the man who took over from Borotai? Bafarawa or something.
Yes, but Bafarawa, yes.
Good. Look at what that man did in the short period he was there. They even invited him in National Assembly to come and explain all the arms and all the money they gave them to buy arms. The man went berserk. And he asked them, come. I just came into office. Did you give me money to buy any arms? Why not call the Borotai? He blasted them and walked out of that place. Apparently, it didn't go down with the National Assembly. And the man went to the field and started doing his work. But with all the effort he made, with all the achievements he made, he died in a mysterious plane crash near Zaria. Is that not what happened? With all the cream of officers that was in that helicopter. Up to today, nobody told us what happened. Because I know it must be sabotage. But the man was a no-nonsense general. He doesn't take any nonsense. I don't think he was taking order from anybody. His own is to do this work. And they promised that he are going to finish these guys. And he was doing it. Are you not supposed to encourage such a person? Are you not supposed to make sure that such a person is giving all the support? But look at how he died. Look at how he died. and nobody tried to investigate what happened. So that will tell you what I'm talking about. We don't have generals again. We have
Barrister,
political.
exactly the point.